World Breastfeeding Week is an annual celebration held from the 1st to the 7th of August in more than 120 countries. The theme of World Breastfeeding Week 2021 is Protect Breastfeeding, a Shared Responsibility. It focuses on how breastfeeding contributes to the survival, health and well-being of all, and the imperative to protect breastfeeding worldwide. The theme highlights the links between breastfeeding and survival, health and well-being of women, children and nation. This campaign aims to inform, engage, galvanize action on breastfeeding and related issues. So this week is going to be all about the boobies.
Yes, yes.
I love breastfeeding, actually. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it.
Yes.
I like that you're saying you enjoy it because I have a question for you. I saw a tweet. I think this was 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. You know what Twitter does now? They'll send you the notification, but you can't go in, right? So sometimes I just open the notification, I read it, and I know since I can't go in, I don't really bother. But I saw from a popular YouTuber where she was saying she is it breastfed now?
Breastfed.
Her child for 2 years and 6 months.
No, me, I can't go that far.
Yeah, so that's my question.
I can't go that far. So for me, first of all, which is what they always preach about, exclusive breastfeeding. I did exclusive breastfeeding. For my first son, I think he even managed to last up till 5 months. Normally, it's supposed to be 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
You know, but he managed up to 5 months until he became extremely hungry that my breast milk could not sustain.
The breast
not sustain him, so I had to introduce him. And him, I mean, for them, my children, immediately from breastfeeding, they just go directly to food. They don't even want to eat the baby food. They didn't do that, you know. So, but my second son, I think that one, he lasted till 4 months before he was craving, because they will literally be dragging your plate of food with you. They want to eat it. But I noticed that with breastfeeding, I have never taken my children to the hospital. Like say, okay, they are on admission, they are sick. I have never, you know, so I mean, these were the things we were told when we were having our kids, that breastfeed so that, you know, it just protects them. Again, of course, mental capacity, so many things that comes with breastfeeding.
At least it's 6 months exclusive.
Yes,
really advisable.
Very advisable. So after that, you can decide to stop. But they stop. They stop. I think between, I can't remember. Maybe I got up to a year, but I don't. 2 years. That's a lot. You know, the one that the child will come and meet you, mommy, I want to suck breast. Is that what you want?
I can't meet you. I'm like, if I deck you.
I had a friend. So she'll be in public like this. The child will literally be struggling the breast, you know, and all that. So when the father came, said, "Come, please stop embarrassing my wife." So they had to stop the child. You know, some mothers are that attached, but I'm not that kind of.
But you just said that you like it, so maybe
I enjoyed breastfeeding, but not to age 2.5. That's a long time. No, my children, they start school immediately. They turn 1. After they turn 1, the next school session. So I have one in August, one in July. So a month and a year and a month, the first one started school. A year and 2 months, the second one started school. How can you be going to school and then coming back to breast? No.
No, you pump.
No, not me and you. No, at that age, funny enough, they don't like it in a bottle. They actually like it because they are now very attached to you. So it's actually tougher when you breastfeed up to that age, 2 years and whatever, to separate them from the breast. Because then they are really attached to you.
That cannot be me. Let me sound like Uti. It cannot be me.
It can't. But breastfeeding, I mean, to any mother out there, because some mothers are actually, when they give birth to a child, they might be ill, so they might not be able to breastfeed. But if you can, I mean, by all means, it's the best, you know, for your child.
Okay.
Yep.
Breastfeed away. What definitely?
We're waiting for you. Don't worry.
Me?
Yes.
It's only more than 6 months. At least I want to do exclusive for 6 months. I really want to do exclusive.
Still stretch it maybe to 8-9 months.
What's happening?
No, after the exclusive of 6 months, then stretch. No, it's still good for them to have the breast milk and other food while you're trying to introduce them.
I can do like 5 months and then stretch for 1 month, 6 months.
You're not all right. What did you find for us in the news?
So in the news, Nigeria receives 4 million doses of Moderna COVID-19 vaccine donated by the Biden-Harris administration. The President of the United States had in May pledged to share 80 million vaccines produced in the United States with countries around the world to protect the most vulnerable. Of the 80 million, Africa is expected to receive 25 million. I mean, this is good because I'm hoping that I will be part of those who would get the
people
Moderna.
Actually, I have actually been looking forward to this particular vaccine because it's a one-shot vaccine.
And I'm sure I'm going to get. I'll come and tell you guys when I do, and tell you if I react or not.
Yeah, it's a one-shot vaccine. And my sister-in-law that lives in the US, I mean, most of them, they opt for the, they have options.
Yeah.
So a lot of people actually opt for the Moderna vaccine. So because amongst all the vaccines, Moderna is one of the vaccines that have not had any, any negative press on it, yes, according to her. So
and I remember you said something behind the scene. I think we should mention that. Please, those have taken.
I'm quite worried. The Pfizer, no, AstraZeneca.
Yes, please don't go back today. We know Nigerians. We can be very funny.
They will say, this one I hear say this one good.
You have been
vaccinated.
This is not for you. Let people like myself and
that have not taken.
Let's be able to get something. Please, I am begging. I beg.
Because I'm actually suspecting a lot of Nigerians that have taken that they might want to go there, because once you hear that, oh, this one is
because
good.
you already said that this one is better. Like, Shanami won't die. Let's take it. It's all together.
This well. All right, so my story is actually also linked to COVID-19. The headline says, COVID-19, as Nigerians doctored down to country confirms 407 new infections. Now, they said the 407 new cases have raised Nigeria's total infection to about 174,315. That's so far confirmed cases of COVID-19. And this was confirmed on Sunday, this 407 new cases. 16, right? The 16 states, and including the Federal Capital Territory, are the states that, this new...
Lagos is still the king of the jungle.
Lagos is the king of the jungle. It says, though the figure is less than 497 recorded in 24 hours earlier, it is still higher compared to the consistent steep reduction in the number of cases that were recorded before the highly transmittable. So this is happening as a result of the Delta variant, that's been going around in the country. So we're just hoping, and I was trying to really search if the doctors, because the doctors had announced on Friday that they were going to go on strike today. So I was trying to search if there is any counter report that says, okay, they didn't go on strike or not, but it's not confirmed yet. But according to the report, doctors have downed the tool, so we don't know if the doctors are truly on strike. But this is actually very scary. We cannot afford to have doctors on
strike now.
On strike at this point in Nigeria, especially with the rising cases of COVID. I mean, over the weekend, when was it Rachel Oniga, God rest her soul, that passed? There were rumors and speculations that she had passed as a result of COVID, but the family came out to write a report that no, it wasn't COVID, it was heart complications and all of that. But I'm just saying to you that there have been rising cases of death.
The confusion we're having is English language. There's a difference when you die of COVID-19 and you die from COVID-19, right? So we're not saying she did not have any condition. I mean,
she must have had health complications, but it is always underlying health conditions that aggravates the COVID.
May her soul rest in peace.
Yeah. So I'm just saying to everyone that, honestly speaking, a lot of people have been falling sick lately. I have typhoid, I have malaria.
It's even more than, there's space.
We are far. So I'm just saying that people need to be very, very careful. I mean, go and resuscitate your toolkits, your vitamins, your, your nose mask, your sanitizers. Always wash your hands.
Also, like you said, do always wash your hand, wear your face mask, avoid gatherings that you can avoid. It's not necessary to go and dorime. Avoid gatherings you can avoid. Wash your hands. Just stay safe, please. Stay safe. We love you. Stay safe.
Absolutely. So hopefully we'll be able to surmount this challenge. All right, so when we take a break now, we'll take a break. When we return from the break, we're going to be talking about startups, right? Stay with us. We'll be right back.